So as you can see, I love going to Tuesday morning, and this is one of my finds there. I actually bought a few of these, one to as a present for kids, and also I am going to be doing one with my grandchildren, my two grandkids. I did one with my the baby grandkid. We did one already, but I thought I'm gonna do something else with this. You know, something that does not involve calories, because when I see this, I just would want to eat them, especially the candy part. Look at this. So yummy. So anyway, I have this idea that I'm going to use the gingerbread house as a display for paper beads, right? Look at this. That's pretty, and this is $6, so that's not bad. It comes with instructions, but pretty much it's self-explanatory. So I guess this Hershey's bar is for the door, and this one is for the rooftop, but you know, I'm going to be not using that. So I guess this is the base, right? Let's put that aside. Be very careful that you don't break them. So for those of you who likes baking, I used to a lot when the kids were little, but now I just don't have the time for it. So anyway, get the pre-made one. So I like the small ones, or I want to start small. I probably would want to build a bigger one once I get confident. So from experience, the other day when I was doing a smaller one with my grandson, I broke it. So I'm thinking to like cut it like this, or can we cut it like this? So let me see. It doesn't even say. I'm so scared to cut it. Maybe, let me see. Okay. Yay, look at that. This is for the roof. And then, let's put that away. I think this one would be the hard, oops, would be the hard part. Okay, just broke off just like that. Let's clean it up. Huh, nice. Okay, now let's do this one. Good job, Janice. It wasn't like that when I did the other one with my grandson. But we were able to save it. I just like, you know, put it together, just like Humpty Dumpty. Put it together. Boy, was I listening to Humpty Dumpty 100 times, 100 million times, with my grandson. Okay, let's see. Okay, wow. Okay, now, so this is the idea. First, so that it'll be easy, I will decorate the roof and then we'll see. It's like this, right? And then we put them together like that. So. So I'm thinking, I have a few options on what beads to use, but I'm thinking this little cone beads would look pretty because the roof will be like that, will be slanted, and you can put them like so. So I think that'll be nice. I'm going to try making these with a cone bead. So making a mess, but that's okay. So then I'm thinking of, it comes with this icing, but I'm just gonna be using this one too. Let's see, just experiment. Just trying to walk you through here as to what I'm doing. So these are the small, or I call baby cone beads, that I'm just taking it off from the strand, and I want to use different kinds of beads, and this is a nice way for you to use not just paper beads, but other beads as well. It's so nice to mix it up with maybe some seed beads, some bugle beads, some crystals. I'm sure we have a lot of leftover beads from any of projects that you have, and this is great to display those beads. So I am planning on putting I have those 1 inch tube beads that I will be using for the side. So we finished the door here, and this is how the two doors look like. So then we continue. Now what I'm doing here is now the side panels of, or the walls of the house, and I will be putting in the red tube beads here, so it has that Christmassy look. And I don't have to fill the whole panel because part of it, the top part, will be you can hear my grandson in the background, will be covered by the roof. A little part of it will be covered by the roof. So that's what we're doing here, and we're going to be doing both sides. And the kit comes with icing, but you can run out of it. So I got some extra icing from the store, and the icing that comes in a tube, like toothpaste, I think the brand of it is Betty Crocker, is the best so far that I found. So we continue. That's the finished side panels, and in the box there is an instruction on how you put it together, but it's pretty much simple and self-explanatory. So you just put the icing on the base, and then you just put them together. So the panels are small enough that you can just hold them both with your hands. So that's what we're doing here. And then just like that, and the icing acts as a glue, so I'm just kind of gluing it together. So it's best that you decorate the panels before putting them in. To me, that's the easiest way to do it, but that's not what it says in the instructions, is that you put them together first and decorate them after. But I think it's easier to have them decorated before putting it together. So now we are in the final stage. The other idea that I have is you can put something in there. You can put a prayer, a Christmas prayer for the whole family, that everything will go well in this tough holiday season. That we are still lucky and very grateful for everything that we have. And families are not perfect, but as long as we have the love and the care for each other, that everything will be okay. So that's a suggestion. Like right there, I'm looking at the inside of the house, and it will be so perfect to put something in there. You can put whatever you like in there to be opened in Christmas season. You can even do it that way. So now we are in the final stage. So on top, there is a little gap in between the roofs, and you can put beads, and I put the bigger beads in there in the middle. And let me think, what kind of beads did I put on there? Oh, I had the round 10mm beads that I put there in between the two roofs. the two panel of the roofs, and then I put some little seed beads on there too. So I'm really liking how this paper bead house, that's what I want to call it. It's a paper bead house, is turning out. And it's a great way if you have, now I'm putting in the smaller, I have this container full of, I have two containers that I put in the bigger beads, and these are the tiny beads. So that's, I decorated around the top of the house with just like, some of them are seed beads, some of them are crystals, and it's so much fun doing this. And now I'm putting some glitter all over, because the glitter will just naturally stick on there because it's still a little wet, but they dried very nicely. So you will see a picture of this up close on my Facebook. So there you have it. I hope I have inspired you to